Hello, class. My name is Barry Underberg.
I'm Jeff Riley.
Hey guys, I'm David Applebaum.
And I'm Will Calvi, and this is our project.
For our activism project, we want to interview students from different racial backgrounds. The purpose of the project is to gain a better understanding of racial perceptions that are prevalent on our campus at CofC.
Where are you from?
I'm from Somerville, South Carolina. Yeah.
And how many black teachers have you had here at your time at CFC?
I had like 3 teachers. One was my Intro to Education class, African American Studies class, and African American Literature class.
Okay. And how is the racial diversity on campus, like in the dorms and maybe off campus? Do you feel like there's enough black students here?
I would say as a whole, probably any university that you go to, even going to a historically black college, the racial diversity is going to be different. Like here at College of Charleston, some blacks that may come here, they might be uncomfortable because of the amount of, Caucasians that we have here on campus. But I guess it just depends on the individual. Like me, my high school was kind of split in half. I got along with the black, the African Americans and the Caucasians. So, but the diversity here on campus, in the dorms, the numbers are significantly low in African Americans. But that's just an effort just to push for the younger generation who is just wanting to be educated and just in an off-campus. I guess I would say the same. I don't think there's no difference, to be honest. I guess to be honest, is what you make of it being at the college that you go to.
Alright, where are you from?
Lithuania. It's a small country in the middle of Europe.
Okay. Do you think that there are any racial issues at the College of Charleston?
There are always racial issues, no matter who the people are or what the circumstances are. As long as you combine a few racial groups, you're always going to get tension between them.
Right. Do you think that there are any tactics that the school uses to attract students from different races?
The only thing that I've noticed is certain, kind of tours, guided tours, are always either white or black. I don't know if they're different or not, because I never attended the one that is mostly African American.
Right.
But there's just some things that I've noticed,
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that too. Do you have any particular views about special admissions? Like, do you favor it or no?
I feel like special admissions is a type of reverse discrimination where they're kind of helping you out based on your color and gender. If everyone wants equality and stuff and they're against discrimination and stuff like that, you should not be able to be judged by the race or the color of your skin. Therefore, you should not be mistreated for it or against it. And you also should not gain any benefits just because you're black, white, or any other race,
And since you are from Lithuania, do you feel that racism is more prevalent in the U.S. than it is in European countries?
Definitely, because we do not have black population where I'm from,
Okay.
whatsoever. It's predominantly whites, or there's different tensions between whites, like the Russians, Lithuanians, Polish. It's more like nationality tension versus here it's racial tension.
Okay.
How many black teachers have you had here at CFC?
I've had one black teacher.
Is your group of friends racially diverse?
No, it's not. I was in a sorority freshman year, and there really wasn't racially diverse. So that's where I made most of my friends freshman year. So no.
Where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Do you think there's racial tension at COC?
I haven't personally experienced it, but I hear a lot of stories and stuff, among my race, I guess. But I haven't personally experienced, so I can't really say exactly. But
Right. And what techniques does COFC use to attract or reject students?
well, there's a lot of pamphlets, the pamphlets that I see. If I was just basing it off of that, I would think it was a more diverse campus than it actually is when you get here. kind of trick you. But I mean, it's cool. I like it here. Just, I guess not what I expected if you didn't look at like the statistics or something.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Aiken, South Carolina.
I'm from New York.
Do you guys think there's any racial tension at CFC?
A lot of racial tension. A lot of racial. You know Frank?
Yeah, I know Frank.
Frank and Tom. Well, no, there was this other night, my boy, he was riding down Wentworth,
Yep.
and this other guy,
Thomas.
well, he was riding dirty because LaQuisha was pissed about Tom sleeping with Rashawn's girlfriend.
That's right.
Okay, so we was riding, and I swear to God, Rashawn took the gun and tried to hit Tom, and then they missed Tom, but they ran over Tom. You remember that? And Frank had to go get
He
him.
got hit by the car.
The other night.
It was the dude's girlfriend hit Tom with the car.
Frank, yeah.
It's a true story. Anyways, aside from that, the racial tension's really not that high. There are some slums around Charleston, a lot of thuggish areas.
America Street.
But on campus, you really don't see any racial problems.
There's probably not that much tension because there's not a lot of black people.
Not a lot of black
That's a good point. Very good point. How many black teachers have you had here at CFC?
0. But I'm a freshman first semester, so.
I'm one. I got one. Dr. Powers is a really good guy.
Okay.
America.
Is your group of friends racially diverse?
Kenny? We got Kenny.
Oh, we got a black guy. You got to have at least one black guy. Back home, I had 3 black guys. I had Brendan, G-Money, and Bo. Here, I just got Kenny.
Okay.
Oh, you know Carl?
We got Carl. We got Kenny. I got Moten. I got Chris Kitchens.
Frank.
Actually have quite a few black friends.
Okay. Is CFC inviting to all races?
Of course.
Absolutely. I don't think we really discriminate.
You think the admissions office tries to bring in a bunch of black students?
I don't think they bring in enough.
Yeah, black people are a lot of fun. We could use more.
Where are you from?
From Amherst, Massachusetts.
Okay. Have you ever had a black teacher at the College of Charleston? And if so, what class?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do you think there are any tactics that the school uses to attract students from different races?
I mean, other than the affirmative action, I don't think there is.
Okay.
But I don't really see that on my level.
Okay. Is your group of friends racially diverse?
I would say so, more so back home than
In
College of
Massachusetts?
Charleston. Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Just
honestly, there's just not that many groups of blacks at this school that I really interact with. It's kind of hard to get in.
It's just not that many black students here.
Yeah, I think it's more so on the dormitory levels where you live side by side with people, but walking around campus, you don't really interact.
Where are you from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Okay. How many black teachers have you had during your time at CFC?
None.
None. Wow. Is your group of friends racially diverse?
Nah, because I live in a historic house, so it's black and white, but not that diverse.
Okay. And do you think CFC is inviting to all races?
It is, but it can be a little more, what's the word? More open. Like, just get more people involved. Like, have not just a black person, have a black, white, and a Hispanic, and go around to different schools and invite more kids for a tour, for school tours and stuff like that.
So you think that would be a good way to bring more black students and students of different cultures into the school?
Have like each race give a little speech or a paragraph of what that means to them and everything around as a group, not just as individually, as a group, and go to like schools around the Charleston County area, North Charleston County, and outside of it. If you can make a trip to like Orangeburg, a 45-minute trip, or somewhere like Columbia and everything like that.
Do you think maybe bringing in more black professors would bring in more African American students?
Probably more. Yeah, probably.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
All right. What is your view on affirmative action and special admission?
I think special admission should exist for some people, but I think it's overused a lot in this school just because there's a whole group of people I've met that got in here just by having to get a 2.0 or better in the summer. And just because I was not black, I guess, I had to get a 3.0 or better in the summer. It just didn't make sense to me. I don't know.
What do you think about the racial tension at College of Charleston?
I think there is some racial tension, but for the most part, I haven't sensed any when when I talk to people that are a different race from me. I mean, I'll just go up to them and talk, and there's not much tension at all between us. I mean, I like 'em.
All right, man, we appreciate it.
We learned from this project that there are racial issues on our campus, even though some of them are rarely addressed or thought about. And if they are addressed, it seems as if only one race voices their opinions. We found out that the students who had black professors generally only had one or two, and that the teachers taught classes regarding African American studies. We also learned that not many students associate with culturally and ethnically diverse groups. Instead, they associate with the race that they are a part of, whether consciously or subconsciously.